searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
So it is me here. Hello. So I need to figure out why when I got this new camera, it keeps resetting itself. So that's why I have my little small self here this morning. So good morning. And Vicky, are you cheating on me with somebody named Jake? Is that what the deal is here? So, yep, I came in here and my camera, for whatever reason, the software just gets all confused. So, but I presume this is the video that's going out, that everything's fine and dandy. So, of course, nothing being a coincidence and everything an omen, it's like, okay. So I should just kind of expect my day to be one to figure things out, possibly. But that's why we check in with the universe. Get that breath, making sure feet are flat on the floor. Butt doing the kitty dance and the shoulders relaxed and the neck relaxed. So, but yes, I'm going to have to figure out this software. So I hope everybody's having that amazing morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you happen to be. I was just talking to somebody yesterday and they check it out. They only wish they could get up this early. Trust me, I wish I could just sleep in. So this is dedicated to all the people who actually have to get up early in the morning. So what does the universe have for us today? That is the big question. So, listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean and taking that breath. And then doing my classic 3 stacks. 1, 2, and 3. I may have to back this up some from my experience. So here's our 3 stacks. Like each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe, each one a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's as if each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one path, this down another one, and this down a totally separate path. And that's why I say there are no coincidences. Everything's an omen. If I hadn't fiddled with my camera and things like that, we would be having a totally different read today. So, question is, if I grab the center here to see what's right at the heart, what is going on today? So I'm going to do our 3 in 1. And flipping each one over one at a time, like they are the pages of a book. The first one we have is the 2 of Wands. Wands, fire and energy, action, creativity, and 2s are about making choices. It's about seeing things and making that choice on where we want to go and what we want to do. Now it's curious to see what the next card is going to be then. Look at the Queen of Cups staring at it. Queens, they're the element of water. Water, so they're spiritual. There's our spiritual side, emotional, feelings, those things like that. The Queen of Cups, because cups are the same thing. Cups are spirituality, emotions, and water. So this is that totally empathetic card, that card of feeling. And she's looking at the 2 of Wands, And when she makes that decision, it's going to be based on how she feels, her intuition. She's going to take a look at it, and this is maybe even like a desire. Now, court cards can be you, can be somebody else, can be part of the situation, could be me. And as I always say, court cards are not male and female. They're masculine energy and feminine energy. But what is the next card? Oh, man. So, today's the day that we take that breath. Because we have choices to make. And as I always say, there's things that we need and there's things that we want. And sometimes when we make our decisions based purely on emotion, we're not taking everything into consideration. So, the Tower. What is the Tower? As I like to point out, originally the Tower was not called the Tower. It's called La Maison Dieu, which is the House of God. And in a situation like this, this is one of those things where what I like to point out is that with this particular card, it's not, everybody sees it as the big Hollywood disaster card that you get in all the horror movies and things like that. But with La Maison Dieu, it's more like the light of God. So I will point out to somebody when I'm sitting across from them at a table, and I'll ask them, what's the one thing that hurts worse than a lie? And then we'll go down the whole conversation. I'd say a good 90% of the time, people come up with 100 different things. But then I explain the one thing that hurts worse than a lie is the truth, because the truth can bring down kingdoms. It can destroy families. So what this is that when we are... Good morning, Maureen. When we're making our choice today, when we're going through something, there's something that we want, but there's a choice. There's what we need, and there's what we want. There's the choice when we filter it strictly through our emotions. Sometimes we even know better, because the Queen of Cups is about intuition also. We know whether we should or shouldn't do it a lot of times. We know that if we just trusted ourselves, but I know personally, I'm going to do it anyway, kind of thing. And then I act all surprised when it was the wrong choice. So this is about staying clear-headed. But let's take a look at the advice card, which is the Four of Coins. So in numerology, 4 is about stability, like 4 legs on a table, 4 legs on a chair. It's just solid. Coins are about home, health, finances, all those things that keep us grounded. The Queen of Cups in this situation is not very grounded, is she? We have a choice to make. There's something we want. The Queen of Cups looks at it and filters it through the emotions and feelings. Sometimes even knowing that it's not the right decision. And then I get all surprised when things don't work out the way I want. So today, with the advice card, it's about today's not a big day to make decisions. Today's not a day to just, if we feel that emotional about something. And I'll give you an example right now. It's like I have been keeping an eye on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist for something in particular. And one of them popped up. And emotionally, it's like, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I've been looking for it for a while, so I should just take it. That's very emotional. That's letting my emotions get in there and say, yeah, it's a good price. Just go ahead and get that. But if I hold out, I'll get exactly what I want is what it is. Which means the 4 of Coins, which means just staying where I am. And this answered that question for me because I was this close. See that? This close to sending that email. So throughout the day when something comes up, it's a good day to just remember the Four of Coins. Today's a good day to just not act on something without thinking it through, making sure it's not our emotions making our choices for us. So, with that, thank you again very much, and I hope you have that amazing, amazing day. It's in the 60s today. The sun is almost out. I can see light filtering through. So that's a good thing. Take care, everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow. So, with that, thanks again, and I'll talk to you later.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand.